This time, our African overland adventure takes us from Mount Kenya to the Ugandan border via Ol Pejeta Conservancy. We set up camp in the conservancy, protected by rangers, find some cool tracks and lots of wildlife, admire the Rift Valley from the equator line, and then make our way towards Uganda via busy African towns, one cool campsite at a time. After an awesome high altitude camp at Lake Ellis, we leave Mount Kenya to head further west.
What's going on? And who said it was going to be quieter on a Sunday?
So someone's just stopped in the middle of the road, got out and gone to the shops and left the car there, that little Mazda.
Just put her hazards on and that's where she's parked.
African towns are always noisy, busy and just a little bit chaotic, but also very charming and very much alive.
I think Kenya's extra special for its drivers.
If you're from Kenya, please don't be offended by that. We actually loved it here. And now we're on the lookout for a campsite for the evening.
It's kind of getting a bit late in the day. We're hoping to find some accommodation down this way. Just, the cows have right of way.
Hello.
We've had some really good campsites in Africa, and this one turned out to be no different. And unless it's a national park requirement, we haven't pre-booked any of them. We very much make it up as we go along. And on the menu tonight is chicken, okra beans, capsicum, broccoli, cauliflower and all sorts of veggies that were still in the fridge, so that should keep us all happy. Packing up is almost complete for the day. Last night we stayed at Stormy's Resort. It's just a campsite but has shower and toilets and a camp kitchen. And this morning our plan is to go to Ol Pejeta Conservancy. All in all, we had a pretty good night last night, and both the landies started first go this morning, so that's a bonus. So glad to report that Husky's been purring ever since we had that new battery popped in Nanyuki. So our travels move on, but unfortunately the Defender hire vehicle still has limp mode issues. So once again we get set to swap vehicles.
So we're repacking from the white landy to the green landy, and hoping that we're going to have better luck with that one. Unfortunately the electrical problem is still persisting, and yeah, anyhow, here we go.
So a little later than planned, we finally arrive at the Ol Pejeta entrance gate. We're here today at Ol Pejeta Conservancy, and we've got 24 hours in the park, so really looking forward to that. A little bit later, or we arrived a little bit later than we thought we were going to, but we don't have to be in camp until 7 o'clock. So that should hopefully give us plenty of time to explore.
Check out all the baboons and the ellies.
Ol Pejeta is a 360 square kilometre not-for-profit wildlife conservancy located in central Kenya. As well as the Big Five, it has a chimpanzee sanctuary. And that's where we're heading now.
This is Alex, who's going to show us around the chimps.
It's pretty cool though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Old. 38 is a very naughty who usually throws stones and even poops to visitors.
The sanctuary here was opened in 1993. It was initially established to receive and provide lifelong refuge to orphaned and abused chimpanzees. Chimpanzees share over 98% of their DNA with humans, and you can kind of tell. And there is also a reminder of the dark side of the wildlife trade.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
He has good taste.
And then Husky is the centre of attention once again.
Welcome to Kenya.
Thank you very much.
The park has a lot of tracks to explore, and there's wildlife around every corner.
They're very close.
It's easy to lose track of time here, and we definitely need to get to camp before dark.
Just rocked up at our campground at Hippo Hide. Pretty excited to spend a night in Old Pejeta. Should hopefully see some wildlife tonight. We're camped right on the river, and it seems like it might be an awesome spot. We're going to try and light a fire before dark and see what happens tonight. Setting up camp for tonight. Hello.
Hello. All right.
Yeah.
Setting up starting.
Cool. Oh my goodness, this is our protection tonight. Check them out.
When camping inside Ol Pejeta, a ranger is allocated to spend the night in camp.
Just been dropped off to make sure that we're okay tonight. If we've got to get up and go to the bathroom and things, he's going to just check that there aren't any creatures that want to eat us. And so he's going to spend the whole night here around our camp until daylight.
And yes, we saw the hippos, but we slept through the rhino and the hyena. And
And thanks, Daniel, for looking after us. So not only does the hike have a flat tyre this morning, it also has a flat battery. You know.
You're going to pump it up? Maybe. Smart one.
Up and running again, we decide to look for a bit more adventure before we leave the Conservancy. Just had word from a tour vehicle that there are some lions that have brought down a buffalo, and we're just on our way to try and find that now. See whether we can't sort of, find the lions, I guess. But we've had some directions, but yeah, it might be a little bit difficult. There are a lot of tracks here in the reserve, and we're hoping we're on the right one. Did we find the lions? No. But we did enjoy driving the Landy along the tracks. And we did find some elephants having a bath. And then there was the rhino. More ellies. Hippo. And zebras, of course. And what looked like a paddock full of giraffes. Time flies when you're having fun. And just like that, our time in Ol Pejeta was done. A lot of roads in Kenya are actually quite good. This just isn't one of those. Once again, we're not driving on the road, driving next to the road. Because, it's pretty shocking.
One of the worst roads you've come across.
It's a pretty bad road, right?
Oh, it is.
Oh, not even the truck's going to drive on the road itself. The ruts and the potholes and the rocks and whatnot. Yeah, once again, I guess we're trying to look after our car a little bit because it's got to last us.
Yeah.
Glad we saw those in the dust. We'd done a fair bit of driving today between Old Pejeta and those terrible dirt roads. So we thought it was time to find a camp for the night. And Jim's place sounded perfect. Hello, how are you?
Welcome to Jim.
Thank you. Oh, hi Jim, how are you? Hey. Check out this campsite. It's a total gem. And what a cracking day. And yes, it's washing day today. So not everything on the road is glamorous. But what a nice day to do that. Yeah. Washing day?
Washing day. Just put these over in white. So it's just, yeah.
Beautiful. It's organised chaos, but it's alright. Washing day? This is what washing day looks like in Africa. Very much, Jim, for a really beautiful stay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I also
Yeah, it was really lovely. This place we can thoroughly recommend it. We've had a really good time. A couple of days of rest, and it's just what we needed. Leaving Jim's place rested and refreshed, we once again make our way further west. That was a really beautiful little stay, right?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Really was. Nice
Great.
grassy area.
Yeah, green grass, which is fantastic. No dust. Beautiful garden. And we had awesome weather too.
We did. Really great.
Hello. Hello.
Our plan today is to drive through to the town of Nakuru, located adjacent to Lake Nakuru. But on the way we stop at Thompson Falls, a 74-metre waterfall in the central Rift Valley. Wow, we should stop here. This is the Great Rift Valley viewpoint.
Oh, is it really?
This is the Great Rift Valley at the point of the equator. And it doesn't matter where we stop. It never takes long for Mark to strike up a conversation with a
So
local.
what are you growing again? You're growing
I start with avocado.
avocados, yep.
I've got potatoes,
Potatoes,
beans,
beans,
maize,
maize,
and what do you call it? Arrowroots. Sweet
Arrowroot.
potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sweet potatoes, bananas.
Bananas, yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, I like my small farm.
Oh, you could live on the land, can't you?
It's a truly beautiful part of the world. And I guess there's a little bit of Rift Valley in all of us. When camping, we usually prefer rural areas. So we decided to find a campsite a little bit out of Nakuru. Kids are all finishing school.
Yeah.
You want to leave this place where we grew up. This so tough, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide. We were kids, so we could.
Hello, how are you? Hi.
The water run. River's gonna cry when you're gone.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to Kenya.
Thank you so much. That's so nice of you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Where will you go?
I guess now is a good time to say thank you, Kenya, for making us feel so welcome. And as we pull into our campsite, there is more of that Kenyan hospitality.
Passing by, leave a mark in our
Yeah.
mind, the memory.
That's good.
River's gonna cry
Hi,
when
man.
you're gone, gone,
That's us, yeah.
gone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
He wants our car.
Oh,
Yeah.
He wants our
no problem.
Good, it's mine. So I'm telling them when they're finished with it, yeah, I've just granted them another 4 months.
Oh,
After 4 months, they bring it back.
super generous.
No dents.
Good bit of wildlife around the washrooms. Showers. Cool. As I was saying, a bit of wildlife. Toilets. And a super awesome view with more wildlife of Lake Nakuru. So another day, another pack up, and we're ready to roll again, and this time we're heading further towards the Ugandan border. And as we're preparing to cross into Uganda, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated.